Hey, this is Greg from SoldNextWeek.com, and I'm often asked by owners and agents, hey, if you're coming in with a lower than normal price, isn't the seller going to owe that much more to the bank at the end of this process? And technically the answer is yes, they will. But let me show you some of the benefits of our offer as far as like how it compares to what you would consider to be a retail offer. Now that retail offer is going to come in through, let's say, a traditionally listed short sale. But did you know that MLS data shows that only 18% of traditionally listed short sales actually go to closing? That means you have an 18% chance, which is about 1 in 5, of actually getting it through. What happens to the other 82%? Well, they end up in foreclosure, which is going to end up being a 7-year mark to the seller. It's going to end up being owing the most amount of money as far as getting sold at the courthouse steps. Is probably going to create the biggest deficiency. And the bank has all their options as far as what they want to do as far as collecting on that deficiency, because they still, even though you go through the foreclosure process, they can still come after you for that difference. But what about our short sales? Well, the system that we use, depending on which investor you talk to and which city they're using it, has a success rate of anywhere between 50 and 75%. So that right there, a 50 to 75% chance of avoiding foreclosure is a heck of a lot better than 18% chance. Plus, on top of that, when we go through that negotiating process with the bank, we're starting off at a low offer, but what we're going to try to do is, again, if they're going to ask for a promissory note from the seller in order to approve that short sale, we're going to try to increase our offer to make it so the seller won't be liable in the future. Also, speak to your accountant about this, but if it's not a cash out refi, if it's your primary residence, as far as if it's the seller's primary residence, what we're going to be shooting for is to have the bank 1099 the seller for the difference in the sales price and what is owed. Under the Homeowners Relief Act, the seller's not going to be liable for that tax bill. Again, speak to your accountant about it to get more details about it, but that's what we're going to shoot for. So again, you got to have a game plan going into these things. The biggest thing is you want to avoid foreclosure on that record, which is what our offer does. It gives us the highest possibility of chance of doing that, and that's why we encourage you to check out our system. Let us place in an offer on the place, let us work it through, and let us try to get that seller in the best position possible, which is avoiding foreclosure and limiting that future liability. Again, this is Greg from SoldNextWeek.com. If you got any questions, feel free to call us or email us, and we look forward to working with you.